Please welcome to the stage our superintendent, Ms. Nell Capadona, to give the welcoming address.
Thank you. Dear families, friends, parents, teachers, students, thank you so much for being here this evening to show your support for the achievement of our wonderful CMIS students. We are so very blessed that each of our students gives the best, tries their hardest, and truly always tries to move forward in a positive and supportive way. Tonight, we'd like to acknowledge certain students for their academic, for their social, for their athletic, for their artistic, for their language abilities. As you hear the awards this evening, you will hear a common theme of how our students not only excel in these areas, but they're constantly caring individuals that we are so excited to teach and truly feel that they will make a positive influence to the future. So without further ado, let me hand it over to Mr. Aaron Willett, our high school principal. Thank you again.
Thank you all for coming tonight. This is a big event for us because this is a time where we get to celebrate and honor all the accomplishments throughout the year that our students have achieved. Before we get going, I'd like to give you some stage direction for the students that come up here and explain some of the logistics. So when you hear your name being called, please come to the left stage over here. Mr. Paul will be waiting for you for pictures, and then if you could wait over on this side of the stage until we get everyone coming through, get a nice group picture, and then we'll send you back to your tables. While the ceremony is going on, please refrain from going to the snack table. There'll be some time afterwards, after the ceremony, where you can go and fill up and enjoy the snacks. But for respect for the timing of this, please just refrain from going there. To help with the demonstration of what this will look like, I need Mr. Paul. So here, just to show you what this event will look like, we'll say AD Director of the Year goes to Mr. Paul McGowan. He'll take this with him, but not today. I also, before we get going, want to recognize a very important person on the stage tonight who's going to help us pronounce the names correctly and make sure that we're saying the right names. And that's Kenneth Chatti Pakorn. So the first awards that will be given out tonight will be the athletic awards. So Mr. Paul and Mr. Ken, to the podium.
Okay, so we are going to get a chance to go through the individual and grade level practices here. We have the most improved and most valuable player awards to present for grades 9, 10, 11, and 12. Then we'll go on to our annual individual awards as well. Ken will be helping me with the reading, as Mr. Aaron has said. But before we're going to do that, actually, I'd like to tell you the criteria, at least, for these two awards. Most Improved Player Award is presented to the student athlete making the greatest degree of improvement and character development on his or her team during the season. The Most Valuable Player Award is presented to the student athlete making the greatest contribution to his or her team in terms of overall excellence and performance and leadership. Okay? So our plan at this point is to present the MIPs and MVPs to our 9th grade students, and Ken's going to take over the mic.
So for the 9th grade, the Most Valuable Player Award at the JV level for boys, football, and basketball, Krish Denghorashai. Next, the Most Valuable Player Award for the girls at the JV level for the football sport is Zoe Rangshaw. Next, the Most Improved Player Award for the girls at the JV level for football is Yuna Shin. Next, the Most Valuable Player Award for the girls at the JV level for basketball is Ploy Jinavasatian. Next, the Most Improved Player Award for the boys at the JV level for basketball is Luca Sho. Next, the Most Improved Player Award for the girls at the JV level for basketball is Kenya Taylor. Next, the Most Improved Player Award for girls JV volleyball, as well as the Most Valuable Player Award for the girls JV cross country is Bella Lavelle. Next, the Most Valuable Player Award for the boys strength training is Andrew Horton. Is Andrew here? Oh, okay. Next, the Most Valuable Player Award for the boys volleyball at the JV level is Arjun Chatilakun. Next, the Most Valuable Player Award for girls JV volleyball is Phai Pongpet. And that's the last of the good ones.
That's the last one.
Okay. So another round of applause for the grade 9s, everybody. Next, we have the athletic awards for the grade 10. So the Most Improved Player Award for girls JV cross country is Kitty Zhang. Is Kitty here? No? Okay. Next, the Most Valuable Player Award for the girls strength training is Deborah Choi. Next, the Most Improved Player Award for boys strength training is Po Setapanisakun. My boy Paul. Next, the Most Improved Player Award for boys JV volleyball is Narit Traikasemsak. Next, the Most Improved Player Award for boys JV football is Jared Fernandez. So, another round of applause for the grade 10s. Next, we have our 11th grade athletic award winners. So, the Most Valuable Player Award for boys varsity basketball is Han Yu. The most improved player award for boys varsity football is Connor Curan. The most improved player award for girls varsity football is Julia Loomis. Next, the most improved player award for girls varsity swimming is Christina Moore. Is Christina here? Okay. Next, the most valuable player award for boys JV cross country is Johnny Corton. Next, the most improved player award for boys JV cross country is Arthur Zhang. Next is the seniors. So one more round of applause for the 11th graders, please. Okay, and next we have our senior class, our grade 12s. So first, the most valuable player award for boys varsity volleyball, as well as the most improved player award for boys varsity basketball, Joshua Ernvik. Next, the most improved player award for boys varsity swimming, as well as the most improved player award for boys varsity volleyball, goes to Boss Jones. Oh, my boy. And a t-shirt. Next, the most valuable player award for girls varsity basketball and volleyball, Vanda Omari. Oh, so you're wearing a t-shirt? This is most improved. Next, the most improved player award for girls varsity volleyball is Curie Ko. Mr. Paul, Bob said he got valuable, but on here it says improved. On here it says improved, but he said he got valuable. Yeah. Next, the most valuable player award for boys varsity football, Philip Story. Oh, he's not here? Okay. So, next, the most valuable player award for girls varsity football is Karis Owen. The most improved player award for girls varsity basketball is Pim Jinavasatian. And then after this we're done, right? There's just one more and then we go back. Yeah. Lastly, the most valuable player award for boys varsity swimming is Jesse Seishu. So one more round of applause for the seniors.
Okay, so I have the privilege of presenting 3 more awards related to athletics, the Male and Female Athlete of the Year, as well as the Scholar Athlete of the Year. The Athlete of the Year award is presented to a female or male student athlete who, through participation in 2 or more varsity programs through the year, made the greatest contribution to CMIS athletics with an emphasis on overall leadership, commitment, excellence, communication, and achievement. We will start with this year's Male Athlete of the Year. This year's Male Athlete of the Year, during his time at CMIS, has been involved in numerous sports, from playing positions in varsity football to adapting to the basketball program and to beasting those spikes in volleyball. He has only started to tap into his potential, but shows through his work ethic, commitment, desire, and teamwork that he embodies a leader through both words and actions. Please welcome to the stage, Joshua Ernvik. Okay, moving on to our Female Athlete of the Year. This Female Athlete of the Year has been involved in varsity basketball for 3 years and varsity football and volleyball for 4 years each. She has had an amazing contribution to athletics on and off the field, and she embodies the qualities of a great teammate and leader. She has also been instrumental in leading her team to success with 2 CMAC volleyball championships, 2 CMAC football championships, and an ISB Invitational football championship. This year's Female Athlete of the Year, Vanda Omari. Okay, we have one more Athlete of the Year award, the Scholar Athlete of the Year. It is presented to a junior or senior student athlete who participates in 1 or more varsity programs, and in addition to embodying the qualities of the CMIS athletics, maintains an outstanding academic record. This year's athlete has done that and more. She has been committed, showing perseverance, juggling exams, APs, and university visits as well, demonstrating a growth mindset and having maintained outstanding grades during a year with 4 AP classes. This year's Scholar Athlete of the Year award for the 2nd year running is Pai Emampai. All right, let's give a round warm of applause to all our individual athletes of the year. Next up, I'd invite Mr. Aaron back to the stage. Oh.
The next award category is the Leadership Awards, given by the teachers. So if I could please have Mr. Clint, Nathan, Chauncey, Jasmine, and Rob to the stage to announce the winners of the Student Leadership Awards. Please welcome Mr. Clint, our band director, to the stage.
So So my leadership award is for our wonderful jazz band. If you've been at Hollywood Night or more recently the Sala Sale, you got to hear our jazz band. Everyone thinks it's a drummer that drives the jazz band forward, but really, in reality, it's a bass player. And we're very fortunate to have a senior this year, Zoe Chamberlain, as our bass player. She'll be missed next year. Yep.
Okay, I am here to present the award for Model United Nations. This award goes to the student who best demonstrates an awareness of current world issues and the ability to research and present these issues in written resolutions, and who, through debate and negotiation, tries to achieve the foreign policy objectives of a particular nation in a world forum. Honestly, that's like a kind of a bare minimum requirement to participate in Model United Nations. And the student who I'm going to present this award to has gone far beyond that. The student, I first started working with the Model United Nations group last year, and I knew absolutely nothing about Model United Nations. And now I know this much, largely thanks to this particular student who has taken a tremendous leadership role in keeping not only himself prepared, but helping to prepare his peers to participate in conferences as they arise. Last year, for our spring conference, this student was not able to attend the conference, but he attended every meeting that we had throughout the semester in order to prepare his peers and other delegates in order to participate in the conference effectively. So for that reason, I'd like to present this award to Mr. Young Il Kim.
Our next award will be the National Honor Society, presented by Mr. Rob Johnson.
The award that we are here to present tonight will be presented to the student who's demonstrated consistent enthusiasm and dedication to the work of the National Honor Society. This student has exemplified what it means to be a leader of exceptional character and has led by serving and supporting all members of NHS and the school and local community. This student has held our NHS chapter together with many hours of extra work. In fact, during our last meeting, while each of our executive committee members was describing the functions and duties of their office to those who may run for the position next year, this student listed as one of her main responsibilities: sacrifice time, sleep, and life in general. So while each member of the executive committee played an instrumental role in the success of NHS this year, this award must go to this year's NHS president, Fame Sindhu Chitra.
Oh, is it now? All right, the next award will be the Global Citizenship Award, presented by Rob.
So the Global Citizenship Award is presented to the student who best exemplifies the attitude and behavior of a proactive global citizen. Not only are they active in the global community around them, but they also show initiative, dedication, and leadership at CMIS by being actively participating in various clubs, sports, and the arts, so they are generally well-rounded student. This year, this award is going to one of those students who is eligible according to the following criteria, which has been set in place by IRCOS, which is the East Asia Regional Council of Schools. Since this is only the second year that a CMIS student has received this award from IRCOS, I will go ahead and read the listed criteria. So this student will be completing his or her 11th grade year. He or she understands the interdependence and interconnectedness of both human and ecological issues, demonstrates strong collaborative problem-solving, listening, and consensus-building skills, strives to be well-informed on global issues, consistently demonstrates a sense of intrinsic volunteerism, exhibits extraordinary leadership skills, and is committed to being an active participant in the coming year's leadership responsibilities. The student who best exemplifies this from the grade 11 class is someone who I've gotten to know better this year as an active member of the National Honor Society, as well as through his excellent debate skills in philosophy class, where he demonstrates an awareness of global issues and a desire to do more in his community. So along with the certificate, this recipient will also be receiving a plaque engraved with his name and an IRCOS travel wallet for all of his future travels. So the recipient for this year's IRCOS Global Citizenship Award is Young Kuhn.
The last award for the student leaderships will be given to the student council member, presented by Jasmine Melby.
The Student Council Award goes to a representative who exemplifies the qualities of a good leader. STUCO members need to be planners, executors, and active listeners to best serve their student body here. This STUCO representative has shown a remarkable dedication this year and a growth in decision-making. They have a strong work ethic and have put on many successful events, creating many lifelong memories for all of the middle school and high school students here. Please help me in congratulating Alice Chung.
Ladies and gentlemen, one last round of applause for our Student Leadership Award. Students, you may take your seats. The next award category is the award for excellence in arts. The first award will go to our dance class or our dance program. Miss Sally Ann cannot be here tonight, so I will be presenting this. Need the awards, sir. This recipient of this year's dance award goes to a student who continues to grow as a talented choreographer and performer. She inspires both Sally Ann and other students in her class. She is dedicated and committed to the dance program and vision, putting in many hours above and beyond. I have much enjoyed working with her over the years. These are Sally Ann's words, I'm sorry. So can we please welcome to the stage Karis Owens. The next award will be given by Mr. Clint for the band.
So in our high school band program, it was hard to choose a couple of students, but I chose one senior and one non-senior, both of whom have helped me tremendously, set an example for everyone else in the band program, help us sound better. They've been at every rehearsal, both in class and outside of class, that they could humanly possibly make, given other schedule conflicts, and I really appreciate their dedication. They've asked for further challenges in music, and when given challenges, they've risen up to those challenges very well. So I would like to present these awards to Jemima Carey and Ura Chung.
Mr. Yoon and Mr. David will be presenting the next two awards. The first will be the Visual Arts Awards.
So both awards for excellence in visual arts this year goes to grade 9. And I have to say that I have so many good students, it's always a really tough decision to make. But these two really made the most of each assignment I gave them. They have that in common, both of them, that they always exceed my expectations. They make all assignments their own, which is a very good thing. So please come to the stage, Most and Zoe, grade 9.
The next award is the Drama Award presented by Mr. David.
Good evening, everybody. So I can't give out this award without expressing a small reservation that I have with the process. And the reason I have a small reservation is because that may seem strange, right? Because we're quite used to awards for acting. We pay careful attention to the Oscars and the Golden Globes and the Tonys. And it isn't just that this is on a smaller scale. It's that as a teacher of middle school and high school dramatic arts, I don't really see my job as to train good actors. It's nice if that happens along the way, and this year it did a lot. But more what I do is try to give students the presentational and the communicative skills to become the best version of themselves that they can be. I teach every class with the assumption that my students may never again set foot in a theater, and that I hope they will still have a lot to take away from the class. So in that spirit, I'm very proud of the fact that all of the 4 shows that I have done in my time here at CMIS have featured an actor stepping into a leading role who had never really been on stage before in any meaningful way, and I love giving actors that opportunity. And it takes a particular kind of bravery to achieve that. Now, that's not to take away from the bravery it takes all of the experienced actors, because I can tell you it does not go away, that stage fright you feel when you get up here. But in that vein, I think it is worthy of particular mention when an actor who has never done it before steps up in the way that happened this year. And there were a few people this could have gone to, but I had to pick one. So congratulations, Jonathan Collins.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Excellence in Arts Awards. You may now take your seat, please. The next award category is for the Academic Awards. The two that we give out are the Academic Excellence and the Academic Achievement. The first award will be given at grade level for the Academic Excellence. This award is defined by achievement, or the Academic Excellence Award is given to students who have maintained a magna cum laude GPA of 3.8 or higher. So if you have a cumulative GPA of 3.8 or higher, you are awarded this certificate. So for the grade 9s, Ken, the podium is yours.
You want to take, you hold these, all these?
Are these?
Hold these because you're giving them out, right?
Right.
Okay.
This is grade 9?
Yeah, that's great. So, for the Academic Excellence Award for the grade 9s, I'm just going to list out the names. These are all the names that fall under the category of the Academic Excellence Award for the grade 9s. First, Ninja Chaipanichapan. Next, Natalie Shank. Solomon Kim. Un Sanapaya. Zoe Rangshaw. Tien Vacharapricha. Amanda Yingjaran. Luca Cho. Krish Denghorachai. Ping Yam Ampai. Jack Lee. Most Mahapayasin. Phai Pongpet. So, another round of applause for the grade 9s. Do we turn them off or do we?
You may now be seated, Jack.
You may now be seated.
Grade 9, grade 10s?
Yeah, grade 10s. Next, we have the Academic Excellence Award winners for the grade 10. First, Per Rankasili. Hong Bawon Watanangkun. Lucy Ko. Next, นฤทธิ์ไตรเกษมศักดิ์ เรนาสินประเสริฐ พีชสิริมังคลานุรักษ์ แอนนาซอง And lastly, the last Academic Excellence Award winner for the grade 10s is Tom Tiamrat. Another round of applause for the grade 10s, please. No, they're heading out, so. Next, we have our Academic Excellence Award winners for the grade 11 class. First, we have Jonathan Collins. Next, we have Young Kyum. Elijah Ryan. Next is Taemin Park. Next is Sienna Liu. Next, we have James Sintumat. Next, we have Tish Terayapirom. Han Yu. Gina Liu. And last, we have Arthur Zhang. Another round of applause for the 11th graders. You may be seated now. Next, we have the Academic Excellence Awards for the senior class, the grade 12s. First, we have Joshua Ernvik. Next, we have Hemawat Jones, sorry. Jones. Hemawat Jones. Next up, we have Michael Kim. Harry Jinkauchai. Next up, we have Julia Lee. Is Julia here today? Oh, she left? Okay. No, she left already. Next up, we have Juan Park. Wow, that is a long list. Lydia Ritchie. Oh, okay. Lydia's not here? Next up, we have Curie Ko. Harry Wang. Pim Chitnawasathian. Green Nitya Mekin. Fame Sintuchat. David Myung. Zoe Chamberlain. Fa Lim Sakdakun. Jesse Seechu. Jemima Carey. Argik Sathilakun. Mr. Let, you want to do 2 rows? You want to do 2 rows?
We're getting close to the edge. We'll have them.
Yeah. Next, we have Pai, Yam Pai. Can you guys move over? 2 rows. Next up, we have Young Il Kim. Karis Owen. Daniel Park. Punch เศรษฐพนิชสกุล And next we have Warit ไตรเกษมศักดิ์ Another round of applause for the senior class. สองแถว For the senior class. You gotta shout out to my boys. Okay.
Thank you. You can be seated now. Very, very intelligent senior class. Very hardworking. The next category of awards will be given are called the Academic Achievement Awards. Students who receive the Academic Achievement Award have demonstrated perseverance, courageous learning, creativity, or have overcome personal or external struggles beyond normal expectations. These awards are nominated by the teachers for their perseverance and creativities. So, Mr. Ken, I will have your help, please. Grade 9.
Next, we have the Academic Achievement Awards for the grade 9. First, Curie Kim. Melinda Bunpala. Is she not here today? Or? Okay. And last, for the grade 9s, we have Ping Ping Watanachet. Another round of applause for the grade 9s. Next, we have the Academic Achievement Awards for the 10th grade class. First, we have Natasha Smith. Is Natasha here today? No? Okay. Next up, we have Basil Novotny Aziz. Next, we have Jonathan Sund. And lastly, for the grade 10s, we have Samuel Lee. Is Samuel here? No? Okay. Okay, another round of applause for your 10th graders. Next up, we have our junior class, our 11th graders. For the Academic Achievement Award, first off we have Minju Lee. Next up we have Sehan Kwan. William Chung. Yindi Rangshaw. Next up, we have Khao Tang Paibunimit. It's written. Next up, we have Meng Opansukan. It's written right there. Next up, we have Chloe Fernandez. Anna Cha. And lastly, for the junior class, we have Micaiah Snyder. Another round of applause for the 11th graders. You may be seated. And lastly, we have the Academic Achievement Awards for the senior class or the 12th graders. First, we have Tommy Charanvicha. Next up, we have DJ Taylor. Punch Silimang Klanurak. And last, we have Ken Chadipakon.
Ladies and gentlemen, our grade 12 academic achievement winners. Our next awards are the Outstanding Scholarship Awards, which will be presented by the teachers who can speak on their students' strengths and impact on their class. So physical education, computer science, Thai, Spanish, Mandarin, French, National History Day, social studies, English language arts, science, and math. Our first award will go to the Physical Education Student Outstanding Scholar.
All right, the Outstanding Scholar Award in Physical Education is presented to the student who displays a high level of physical ability, demonstrates understanding of rules, strategies, in theory of sport, has an appreciation for the value of physical fitness, and he displays good sportsmanship and a positive attitude. The recipient of this year's award has demonstrated all these characteristics in every facet of PE, and this student's ability to take initiative in class, help and encourage other students, all while being an active participant himself, is further evidence of his leadership and upright character. So please welcome to the stage the honoree of this year's Outstanding Scholar Award in Physical Education, Warren Trigasimsak.
The next award is for the computer science.
The Computer Science Award goes to the student with an outstanding academic record who has a positive attitude toward learning computer science and has made effective contributions to class activities and atmosphere. The student who I'm going to give this to has done all those things. One of the most remarkable things about this particular student, I think, is their attitude and their kind of unbridled enthusiasm for this class. At least that's the way it appears to me. Maybe he's fooling me. He works very, very hard, and he kind of attacks all the lessons in this course. Last week I gave him this practice quiz to work through, and he said, "Mr. Kiefer, I'm going to destroy this thing." And he did. So this award goes to Mr. Krishdang Horachai.
The next award is for Thai language.
So this award is presenting to students who demonstrated well both in academic and professional qualities in Thai class. So this year, the Outstanding Scholar Award goes to Kanet Chattipakorn.
Our next is the World Language Award for Spanish.
Good evening, or I should say hola. The World Language Awards recognizes an upper-level student who demonstrates a high degree of linguistic competency, cultural understanding, and commitment to class activities. For Spanish, this student has learned the language primarily through school. This student in class routinely produces high-quality work, speaks in 100% Spanish, or at least they make it look like that. And not only that, but they also initiate speaking to me in Spanish outside of the class, which is always exciting. This student has sought out opportunities to practice the Spanish language and engage the culture this year, both in class as well as out of class, and furthermore is seeking opportunities in the future to use Spanish and to live in a Spanish-speaking country, hopefully. I'd like to give this award to Jonathan Collins.
Our next World Language Award is in Mandarin.
Good evening. This student is not only consistent in her dedication, but also performs at a very high level. She is exemplary in Mandarin class. I would like to give this award to Alice Song Chong.
Our next World Language Award is in French.
So this student is without a doubt gifted in languages. She is meticulous about her reading and writing, remembering details of grammar and content. Not only can she demonstrate advanced vocabulary in her writing, but also in her daily speaking. She has worked especially hard to improve her verbal skills, pronunciation, and fluency, spending hours watching video clips and French movies over the weekend, which wasn't even a homework assignment. So please help me to celebrate in this award for Sienna Joy Liu.
The next award will be for social studies.
So the Social Studies Department is one of the most diverse departments we have here at CMIS. We have economics, business studies, psychology, history, human geography, electives, so all these different disciplines, which makes it quite hard to try to narrow it down to 2 students. So I'll just kind of mention the criteria for the outstanding scholar. So 1, they have to be exhibiting an exceptional understanding of course material. 2, show genuine interest in the discipline. 3, demonstrate leadership qualities inside the classroom. Be effective communicators of ideas. So when we determined, my team, who the recipients of the awards would be, we identified students who were currently enrolled in more than 1 social studies class and met all the criteria that we just mentioned. Plus, I tried to make it a grade 11 student, somebody who's going to be applying to university next year, so that this will help them as they go through that application process. So it wasn't easy to decide because there's so many students deserving of praise and all of the different accolades you could say. But I have a couple of students who really stood out, highly engaged, quality insights, academic integrity, dedication to their studies, all of these things. So I'm proud to present this award to James Sintumat and Elijah Ryan.
And our last award for tonight will be given by our PTG representative, Beatrice Corton. Oh, sorry. We have 3 more. Language arts, thank you. English language arts, Mr. Scott.
Good evening, everyone. I think the buffet is starting to become a bit of a distraction over there. You got distracted, yeah. Every year, those of us in the English Language Arts Department get together and we talk about the two students who speak to us as students of English, who share the qualities of not just reading a novel for fun and enjoyment, but who look at the text that we read, whether it's a novel, a speech, a poem, and read it closely, carefully, using analytical skills and analysis, and who also display an impressive writing style, one that is a unique voice that is developing in them, but also displays the examples of writing they have learned from reading such great writers as we teach. This year, we have two students who meet all of these descriptors, but who also carry their writing beyond just the subject of English into other subjects as well. They also carry those self-same skills of critical thinking and critical analysis that they learn from English into other subject areas. And so this year, I'm very proud to award the Outstanding English Scholar to Sienna Liu and Hong Bowon Watananangun.
Our next award will be for the science department.
It is my honor to present the Science Award to students this year. They are chosen out of our entire high school to represent the values of the CMIS Science Department. Natural curiosity, a hard work ethic, and an enthusiasm for the subject matter. The first student has a deep understanding of content, so much so that he is able to push not only his classmates, but his teachers. He is genuinely interested in what he is learning, and he is a pleasure to have in class. Please welcome Arthur Zhang. The second student has shown great dedication for our science courses, always making sure that she understands the material to a depth of knowledge that is not often matched by her peers. Not only that, she is helpful and is always looking to benefit others in the classroom. Please welcome Peach Sirimanklunarat.
Thank you. Our next award is given by Ms. Patashu for math.
This student is good in math. His, his computation skills are good. And then he has good attitude towards learning. He puts consistent effort in his work. He helps his friends in classroom as well. And so please welcome Daniel Park. This student is well liked by the whole class, since that student is helpful to everybody in his class, including me, actually. If other students have problems, if they don't know how to solve problems, how to answer the questions, they would go and ask that person, that student, and that student would keep aside whatever he is doing and patiently helps other students to understand. He knows those things already because he has done ahead of them. Because he comes to my classroom whenever he is free, he would do those problems, so he knows what the answers are, he knows how to solve. So whenever other students come and ask him for help, he would not hesitate. He would just keep aside whatever he is doing, and then he would help them. He would help them understand. He would explain them how to answer those questions. Yang Il. I'm not done yet. Excuse me. You show love to your friends. Thank you. You have lots of patience to us. And I'm glad that you are very talented in all or most of the courses you take. You remind me of a song that says, "This little light of mine."
Try this over again. The last award we're going to give out tonight is from the PTG Outstanding Senior Award, given by our PTG Representative Beatrice Corton.
Well, good evening. And it's my honor to represent the PTG, or the Parent-Teacher Group, which many of you are here actually are part of. And the Outstanding Senior Scholarship Award here is sponsored by the CMIS Parent-Teacher Group, is a merit-based cash award in the amount of 35,000 baht. This award is granted to the member of the senior class who best demonstrates outstanding achievement both at CMIS and in the broader community. The recipient is selected by a committee which includes representatives from the CMIS faculty, PTG leadership member, and CMIS parents. This year, we held, well, I actually wasn't included in this, but we had members that were from 5 different countries, 3 different continents, and 5 different mother tongues. We are truly an international school. But before I get to announce our winner, I'd like to read 3 very interesting facts from this weird but true book that one of my kids got at the Sala sale this last Saturday. Did you know that the average car has some 25,000 parts? I guess that is why IKEA hasn't incorporated cars in their catalog yet. One artist painted a basketball player, Yao Ming, using a basketball as a paintbrush. And one man invented a super fast potato peeler out of toilet brush, which was attached to a drill. Now, the founders of IKEA realized that when you build your own shoe cupboard, it becomes much more valuable than if you buy one that's just already assembled. The artist used her artistic talents to produce something spectacular, and the inventor played around with things he already had at home and came up with something unique and new. What did all these three people have in common? They used their gifts and talents to enrich the community around them. The same goes for all of us. We are all good in one area or another. Some of us are good at academics. We've just seen a parade of kids up here. Others are good at sports or the arts. And then there are the talents that are harder to recognize because they're difficult to grade. For example, the girl who keeps encouraging others, or the boy who senses when someone needs a hug or a pat on the shoulder, or the student who sees when someone else needs a helping hand. Whatever your gift or talent, keep working on it, get better at it, and most of all, use it. The students we would like to award today has obviously many talents. He or she has a perfect 4.0 GPA, for an example, and this student has also taken 5 AP courses. But as mentioned before, we also have non-academic strengths. A student that was chosen this year has been one of the founding members of the CMIS chapter of the National Honor Society. This student has also been involved in the after-school jazz band and the most recent drama production. Outside of CMIS, this student has had a major role in programs for children, both here in Chiang Mai and in their home country. This student also wrote, "The most inspiring and rewarding part of my high school career was to run an English summer camp for all of the school children in grade 3 to 6 in a village in Hat Yai province." Now this student surely has used his or her talents very well. So, moms and dads, students, please acknowledge this year's Outstanding Senior Scholarship Award winner, Jemima Carey.
Thank you all for coming here and spending your evening with us. I can't imagine spending an evening with a more supportive, intelligent, athletically inclined group of people. So before we go, one last round of applause for all of our amazing students and what they've done this year. Again, I want to thank you all for coming. I can see that there's still some food and refreshments left, so please help yourselves. And have a wonderful and safe evening.